What's up, gamers? It's your boy Beast here with Play NYC 2018. That is right. We are back with the second year happening, and as we enter the Manhattan Center, first stop is a game from Windy Games called Miasma Caves, which is a third-person to first-person dungeon exploration treasure hunting game, which is quite interesting. I'm gonna let Adam here explain the game in full for you, so please sit back and enjoy the show.
So I'm Adam.
How you doing?
Windy Games. I'm the designer slash business person of the team.
Sorry if I make you nervous. It's all right. So pretty much tell us the concept of the character for one. Like, who is she?
So our character is Lesath. She is this dragon girl that lives in this small village, and she's looking to help revitalize her town by finding treasure so they can sell it.
Okay.
Her parents used to be treasure hunters, but they've sort of have been gone for a while, so it's sort of onto her to do it now.
So it's like a new take on an archaeologist.
Yeah.
With a fantasy element.
Yeah, like, so her character, she loves history and archaeology, so sort of like she wants to keep all the treasure she finds, but you know,
you gotta make a business.
Money off of it.
Yeah, you gotta make a business, right?
And she's a bit more resilient to the miasma effects of the cave than the rest of the townsfolk. So she can stay in there a little longer, so she sort of is the one that goes for it.
So she has an adaptability going through the caves and everything like that.
Yeah, like her weakness is like she can't really use magic, where a lot of the other townsfolk have like some basic stuff to like around the house.
Okay.
She doesn't really have that, so instead she can survive in the caves a bit longer.
So I mean, is it just all exploration, or will you have to have like combat situations?
So there's no combat.
Okay.
So it's all exploration, but there's a lot of dangers. So we have like cave-ins and pitfalls and like poison gas clouds.
Okay.
The creatures of the cave are like a nuisance. So they'll like try and steal treasures or mix you up or something.
Okay.
But they'll never actually directly attack you.
So it's more like a survival exploration game.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. So you pretty much have to. Are there going to be puzzles involved as well?
We're still working on figuring out if we want any like direct puzzles.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of like, you have a lot of tools and items you can use to make it easier to explore the cave, and it gets more dangerous as you get deeper, so you'll need more supplies.
Understandable.
And then you also can get a lot of like the normal like equipment. So we have like boots, jackets, and stuff like that. So you can like increase run speed, get maybe hover boots or stuff to like make you survive in the cave longer.
Okay, so you will have equipment that help you enhance yourself while you're going through the exploration.
Yeah.
So that's good. I like that. So you talked about most of the hazards and the background story and all that. So how does the gameplay mechanics work? Is it just mouse and keyboard, or you can use a controller?
So we have a controller or mouse and keyboard.
Okay.
The controller is mostly there. There's a few tweaks we have to still do, but it's user's choice.
Okay. So I also noticed when we see in the video that you also can switch from third to first person.
Oh, yes.
So what's the purpose of the first person mode?
Okay, so third person is the normal camera that we would be using, just because there's some, 3D platforming, and in first person that's really hard to figure out where you are.
Okay.
And first person is sort of for when you're mining or digging, because we tested a lot of things. There's no way you can accurately dig when you're in third person.
Makes sense.
So we give you the ability to switch between, and if someone wants, they can stay in third person and in first person. But they will have the added challenge of it is a little harder to tell when there's some hazards, because you actually have to be making sure you're looking up and around.
So pretty much you want that zoom effect when somebody's looking for like a gem or something like that on the floor. So you go in the first person and look at it precisely, right?
Yeah, you get like,
that makes sense.
Or if like, okay, you want to dig, like it sort of lets you pick exactly where you want to dig, or if you're trying to like aim where you're going to put a rope.
Okay.
It's like, it gives you a lot more fine tune for like the stuff you need that.
Now, would there be any like crafting, like say you have a pickaxe, would that be only for limited time use that you have to rebuild one or something like that?
So there is no crafting.
Okay.
The pickaxe will break.
Okay.
So you'll have to supply up in the general store, and as you progress, you can upgrade the village, and the shops will get new things to sell you.
Okay.
So you can get like the base pickaxe, or you can get one that's more accurate, but deals less damage, or you can get one that's really strong but deals splash damage to like the rocks around where you're digging.
So pretty much you're not just in business for yourself, you're also to help your village as well.
Yeah.
Okay, I see like the self-effect of that. And what's the character's name again?
Leseth?
Lessus? Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're all named after stars.
Oh, see, I like that concept.
Yeah.
That's actually interesting. Makes it easy to remember. Okay. So you all have other characters to interact with?
Yeah, right now in the town we only have one of the shopkeepers in. We're still working on getting the rest of the village implemented.
Oh, that's fine. All right, let's get right into it then. Okay, so right now you're going to demonstrate with the mouse and keyboard.
Yes,
Not a
I'm
problem.
just more used to it.
No, that's fine. Yeah, that's good.
Both of them work great.
No, it's fine. You got to work with what you work with.
So we start the game in our tutorial cave.
Yes.
So it's the one straightforward place where, sort of just teach you some of the basic things. We're going to add a bit more stuff to it soon.
I definitely like the art design of the character, especially how you have the 2D illustrations in the menu. That's nice. I like that.
Yeah.
Now, is it going to have this plain text, or is it going to be voice involved?
Right now, we're just doing text.
Okay.
We would love to do voice, but that would be like a post-release effect.
Okay, that makes sense.
So I'm just grabbing all the treasures that are sort of hiding in nooks and
The
crannies.
details are really nice, though. And this is running off of what engine?
Oh, this is Unity.
See, a lot of my readers are impressed how Unity has progressed since I first got introduced to it like 4 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
And I was just like, wow, this is outstanding how great it looks.
We actually haven't upgraded our Unity in like 2 years.
I know, that's why I was like,
So
it's very
like,
impressive.
This is
Her movement is very well done. Did y'all use motion capture or y'all did everything in 3D?
we did everything in 3D.
Okay.
Yeah, our artist is going to be here around 2:30 or 3 o'clock.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, like we're doing like shifts, so it's
But
not.
honestly, I did a great job. It almost like makes you question is it motion capture or not. So yeah, I did a really great job, especially with the village.
Yes, and Flicker, our little pet that's up in the corner,
Okay.
is giving us all of our instructions right now.
Ah.
So
As long as she's not as annoying as Navi.
no.
Okay, that's good. We don't need no like, hey, listen. We don't need that.
So here's like one of the shopkeepers.
Okay.
She'll just right now she's giving some useful information.
Okay.
And if you want to use her shop, you sort of run over and.
Now, will each shop be a specific theme? Like,
Yes.
Okay.
So our first shop is the adventure shop.
Okay.
Where they sell torches, pickaxes,
Okay.
bombs, all the fun stuff.
Oh yes. Also, you will have to use bombs to like blast certain areas.
You have the choice to dig. Bombs are very fast and safer if you don't want to, be near where it looks like a cave-in might occur.
Yeah.
Because when you're digging, that can cause a cave-in.
Also, you got to worry about those type of hazards as well.
Yes.
Ooh.
So that sort of lets you place something and then get out of there to sort of protect you.
Now, could you also have the hazard of like, let's say you do place a bomb to excavate, but will it destroy an item that you're trying to get?
It will not destroy items. It will not destroy treasures, and it will not hurt animals.
I know it's gonna be weird from a gamer to say this, but I feel like I kind of feel like that hazard is like, makes me kind of disappointed it doesn't have that. Because I like to be very careful when I want to use that. But I mean, it's all right. A lot of gamers will just be like, thank God.
Yeah.
I'm like, you gotta think about it sometimes.
Yeah. So the second shop is the inn. So they sell food items.
Okay.
It's all the healing stuff.
Okay, that works.
And then we have the export shop here, where they will. This is where you sell all your treasures to, and you have the option of appraising the stuff yourself, or he can do it as well.
Well, I mean, like, is there like a risk if he appraises it versus you?
Not really. It's just we were running into people just
Okay.
like getting like, oh, I forgot that you have to close a menu, go change a menu. It became tedious if he
Okay.
didn't. So you sort of sell all the stuff to him, and then you can stock up.
Okay.
Torches are also very important because they last for only a couple minutes, and it gets very dark without a torch.
Will there be upgrades to torches later on? Like, long lasting, or you can use like fireflies?
So there are a couple versions of torches.
Okay.
One that will last longer but won't be super bright. There'll be one that will last shorter but be very bright.
Makes sense.
And then we have different equipment slots, and the gem items will all provide some form of light source. Some of them can be really bright.
Yes.
So then you don't need torches anymore.
See, I like that. See, I like that type of upgrades. Will her appearance change with the upgrades or no?
Huh?
Will her appearance change with the
No, it
upgrades or
won't.
no? Okay, that's not fine. That's fine.
Yeah, so when
Keep
you
it simple.
appraise stuff, you get sort of all the info, and you can find out exactly what it does and how many you've sold, and
Okay,
So-
that's good.
then we have a nice catalog of all the items you've dealt with, so you can remember what you've played with.
And it also gives you the value, which I like as well, so at least you know.
Yeah, because you have a limited inventory space, and as you get better equipment, you get more, but you might be like, well, I only have one more slot. I'm going to throw out the cheap things and pick up some better stuff before I come back to town.
Yeah, I like that. So you will always, like you say, you have limited inventory space, but can you upgrade your bag later on or no?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah, so you start out with 8 inventory slots, and I think you can get up to 20.
Ooh, that's not bad at all.
And they also give you more like quick select slots, so you don't have to go to your inventory as much.
All right. So how does the saving work? Is it auto save, or you have to also manual save?
So it will auto save.
Okay.
We like the idea of like not letting someone save and then, oh, I messed up, let me reload my save. No, none of that.
Okay, that's fine. It saves me time just to play the game and enjoy it.
So then we have like cave-ins, and as they get further, they'll get bigger.
Okay.
We have slimes, which are one of the creatures, and they will eat treasures.
Oh.
And also you can leave these little glowing rocks as breadcrumbs, so you can remember where you've been. And they will eat those as well.
So you got to be careful being lost in the cave as well.
Yes, because you have to make it out, because you lose life slowly over time being in the cave.
Ooh.
Those are our cumulo. They're sort of little bouncing cave sheep.
Okay.
If you're able to catch them, it will heal you.
Oh, okay, that's good.
And then they'll run away crying.
So how would one have to tackle one of those globs?
So if you get really close, you can press E, and it will. So sort of if you like, sort of trap them. Well, later they get thrown. Right now it looks like sort of pile driving them.
That's fun.
But it gets you heal, and then they sort of disappear. And so it's a bit rare to find them. So you want to. And they move pretty fast.
I can tell.
Unless they get trapped against the wall, then they're easy.
Now, while you're getting the treasure, is there a way to distract the slimes or no? You just have to be quick.
They're scared of the player. So if you're running around near them, they'll run. If you try attacking one, it will freak it out and it will run at super high speeds.
Oh.
So it'll be like.
Nice. Well, at least there's a way to get away from your treasure.
Yeah.
That's good.
And if they see you running at them, they'll run away, so they'll stop eating something.
Yeah.
Because it takes a little bit to eat.
Oh, okay.
So the caves sort of are randomly generated. You have a lot of like tools, so you can set up like ropes wherever you want, and then.
I like this.
Otherwise, you can get stuck. The whole cave is voxel based, so you can dig anywhere.
Oh, so she could dig on her own. I like that.
In case your pickaxe breaks, you can dig with your claws, but it's slower.
Makes sense.
There are a couple hidden rooms around the cave, which you cannot dig.
Oh, I like secrets.
And those are pretty noticeable.
So will that be because that's what the bomb is coming handy for?
You can't dig those ones because those are just special rooms. Like those are the pre-made rooms.
Okay, I got you.
So like over there you can see like there's crystal room. You can't dig that one.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
So these demos are like at the con, our demo is 7 minutes, which we're about to hit.
That's fine.
Otherwise, there's no real time limit after that.
Alright players, I hope that y'all enjoyed that video. This is just the first of many that was going on at Play NYC. Please check back, hit that like and subscribe button, and we shall return with a new video. Alright, beast out.